Hi everyone, today we are going in England with I, Daniel Blake by Ken Loach, Palme d'Or in 2016, and also Caesar for Best Foreign Film. This film offers us a raw portrait of British society. We start with the voices of Daniel and the administrative investigator asking him absurd questions about his disability. The black screen let the credits roll without us seeing the characters. Because after all, this man was a victim of a heart attack, and this administrative employee could be anyone. Absurdity has no face, but Ken Loach intends to proudly carry the cry of revolt of the most disadvantaged people, whose dignity is completely erased. The social welfare system, thanks to procedures and employees paid based on results, prevents vulnerable citizens from accessing aid. Daniel, a 59-year-old carpenter, has his disability pension withdrawn because his arms and his anus function properly. Katie, mother of two children, forced to move 450 kilometers away from her family, is penalized with a month of benefits because she arrived late at her appointment. The employees all have answering machines, and the only compassionate official is sharply reprimanded for having wanted to help Daniel. Ken Loach denounces the absurdity of a society where one cannot be helped. On the contrary, one must be punished because the common good opposes private interests. Precariousness affects all citizens: children, adults, the elderly, soldiers, artisans, employees, but in their misery they retain their humanity. And Daniel is the best example of this. Although he complains with his neighbor's trash, he agrees to receive his packages. And just after having been refused a registration appointment, he defends Katie against the employment agency staff. He helps her heat her apartment and makes furniture and mobiles for her children. Identical mobiles with marine patterns decorate his own apartment in memory of his wife who loved so much to be carried by the wind. Thus the sea floats above his head. It drowns the protagonists in their desperate quest for salvation. Seeing no other solution, they end up breaking the law. Daniel's neighbor sells sports shoes stolen from factories, and Daniel tags the walls of the employment agency by writing the request that no employee has deigned to listen to. Katie steals basic necessities and accepts the proposal of the guard who saw her doing it to prostitute herself. Is a society in which one does not hesitate to take advantage of one's neighbor's poverty for his personal interests, governed by sound laws. Daniel and Katie continue to support each other until the day he can finally appeal from the arbitrary decision that had deprived him from his income. But his wicked heart leaves him lifeless in the carthouse restroom. When a government, through its inaction, pushes a man into his grave, one wonders which of the rebel or the decision maker respects the law less.